really looking forward to it. Play a really strong Irish side, so it's great to be here. Thank you. Who's up?
Scott, was it a reasonably straightforward team to select?
Oh, you always consider combinations. What we thought was best for this group. We know how important the finishing side of our game is, and a lot of the players pick themselves because they're in good form.
Quintifier and Peter Lakai.
Yep.
Is it a reward, a sign that if you step in and take your chance that you'll
Yeah.
support them?
Yeah, look, both played great footy, that last test, and they've earned the opportunity to go again.
How much have you tapped into the rivalry with Ireland this week?
Oh, we've discussed the history. It's all pretty fresh here, on the soil we're in at the moment. There was a historic day a number of years ago, so we've connected back into that and understood what it takes to, it's going to be a lot of green there. It's not a Viva, but it's pretty close in regards to, there's a lot of Irish around the place, and also what we'd learnt last time and what was the lesson, so we'll be a step ahead of them.
Scott,
Yeah.
the bench, how much importance have you placed on that this week and finishing strongly?
Well, it's a strong Irish bench as well, a lot of experience and some key players on there. And as I mentioned, the finishing side of the game is pretty critical. So yep, some good combinations and guys that can cover different positions. It's important.
Did Leicester show you enough in Perth to give you that opportunity?
Yeah, it was great. It's good to give him a crack and show his strengths. And obviously he's played a lot of midfield in France and come back with Tasman, so he can cover both, which is important to us.
NFL field, different dimensions potentially. How do you approach that from a team perspective and the environment that you'll be playing on Saturday?
The training ground's very similar, so we didn't have to do too much. It was sort of crammed in at the university, and so it drops off one side and the car park's been grassed on the other end, so we've manufactured a field just to replicate what we're going to play on.
Yeah. Ireland, Andy Farrell didn't coach them in the Six Nations back in there. What do you expect from them come Saturday?
They know who they are. They've been around long enough. They've got a lot of cohesion, and they've played together a lot. They've got together, and they'll be pretty clear in how they play. He's experienced coach and good, and they'll be up for it.
Scott, on Ireland, what did you make of their team, and is Stuart McCloskey playing at 12 a bit of a curveball?
Yeah, look, obviously they've got a few dings and a few players not available, so you do your best guess. You don't want to spend too much time on it. But obviously he's a big ball carrier, McCloskey, and he'll add to the team. Sometimes you guys they get the occasion, they rise to it, and I'm sure he will. And like I said, they've got a really good, strong bench, so expect the best of them.
Reza, how useful has Geordie been this week and fitting in a few things that he's picked up while he was over around?
Yeah, look, as I mentioned earlier in the week, he's got a coach's eye. He knows a lot he understands detail really well, but he just puts him where he needs to, not too much, just some really key areas, part of their identity that we need to understand and how they're going to play, and so it's been invaluable.
Does a win or bust mentality in relation to the Grand Slam create a bit of an edge?
There's probably a combination, Mark. I think the result last time, the opportunity for a Grand Slam, that's pretty rare, and just having a crack as a group, all those things together is pretty exciting, and you're an All Black, so every test match is critical, so there's all those elements here, so there's a lot on the match.
Do you take much out of what happened at the Aviva last year and the way you were able to win on that night?
Oh, look, you want to remember things you did really well and the things that they got right, and so you can marry it all up and go, it's going to be similar, like a lot of squad, the team's the same, both sides, and just little reminders along the way, but it's a year on, but there'll be a lot of similarities, but it's still a physical game, and that's what it was last time we played.
Razor, how big is the rivalry between the All Blacks and Ireland? How would you rate
rate it,
Yeah.
like on a 1 to 10 or over 100 years or in the last, what rating scale are we using,
Whatever you like.
James? Okay. How do I rate it? It's great. It's fierce, like you can see when you have a full media conference like this and people travel around the world, till 2016, it was one-sided. Now she's 5 for 5 in the last 10, so it's heated. It's the occasion, it's on the day, and it means a lot to us here.
And there's a big spicy battle on the wing between James Lowe and Leroy Carter.
Yeah.
Chiefs Mana.
Okay.
What do you think? How do you think Leroy will go?
You had to just chop it in there, didn't you? To frame a question around your beloved squad. Yeah, look, I think that James made a great career for himself over in Ireland, isn't he? And we've got a young fledgling winger that's going pretty good. That came from Sevens, so they've got their own storylines. It'll be great head to head.
Scott,
Yeah.
Rico Johan is a very experienced player, but obviously a lot of competition in his
Yeah.
areas of the pitch. What does he need to do to drive back into one of those spots?
Take the opportunity next time he gets it. He's trained really hard and he understands, this is a hard team to get in, hard team to pick. So it's an everyday job to turn up every day.
Scott, it's a great rivalry since 2016, but New Zealand have beaten Ireland the last 2 occasions, one before your time, one in your time.
Yeah.
Does that give the feeling that New Zealand have figured Ireland out, that you have the edge over them?
Well, I don't think you can say you had the edge over them. Those games are really, and they're close. There's more margins. There's a referee's call or a second effort or a bounce of the ball that's gone either way. So, we expect that this weekend as well. Some to be really tight, physical match, one on skill set or effort or something like that. So, like I said before, you expect the best of them, and we've got to be on our best on the day.
Does it give your team a big advantage that you're battle hardened after a full season, whereas Ireland are just starting theirs?
It depends how you look at it. They could be fresh. We're 10 test matches in, but it's on the day.
Razor, just on Peter Larko, what has he shown you that commands that test spot in number 8?
Look, he's very, very good both sides of the ball. Plays straight, ball in hand, and he defends so well, and good on the ground. He's a power athlete and good at all aspects. So he's a good test footballer. We're really pleased he took that opportunity last time and went deep for us here. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Their team. Thank you so much, and I'll call a couple of players in for you.
Thanks, everyone.